Welcome everyone, it's time for more Avowed. Well, last time we kicked everything off. We had a bit of a shipwreck. We found our friend, lovely Garrick over here. He's helped us so far. We have been through this sort of outside area into a sort of fort. The fort that potentially was the one that shot us down, and there's a whole lot of dead people. We are tasked, obviously, to go and find the cause of the soul plague, and well, there seems to be a bunch of it here, doesn't it? So that's basically where we are. Now, in the last episode, which was the first one, I've already died once, which is a bit sad in some ways. But I suppose I am learning, so it's still fine. I mean, if you're gonna die at any point, isn't it during the tutorial? I mean, that's the proper place to die, right? After this, we shouldn't die that much. We're gonna have a fight very, very soon. As soon as we get through this, we're gonna fight some more of those. What was they? I don't even say. What's their name? Saurip? Saurip, I think. But in here, we also found Elora, this lovely lady right here. Garrick doesn't trust her because she's apparently a native of Paradise, which is where we are supposed to go. And apparently, they're a bunch of lawless bastards. So he thinks that she is too. So far, she has promised us leave on a boat, which she has stowed away somewhere. Do we trust her all the way there? We shall see. That's for the future to decide. Right now, I'm happy to have another hand in combat, so to speak. I have picked up a bow, by the way, so now I can shoot down this thing to burn out this thing so we can get into the combat arena. I'm happy to have a ranged weapon, that's kind of nice, but I wouldn't mind, if we go into here, I wouldn't mind leveling up once, because in Wizard, we need 1 point in order to unlock the basic casts, so to speak, minor missiles. Though I am a bit apprehensive about this. Why? Because it says 25 essence. Now can I see what my essence currently is? Because, right, there we go. 155 max. That's 6 casts of that, if I have full. That's not much. I mean, it does say a thing. Didn't it say that it did a lot of damage? Yeah, dealing large amounts of damage to nearby enemies. Some impact. Sounds good, but like, still, it's not a lot. But then we have obviously a whole bunch of other things that I haven't even gotten into yet. We don't need to worry about that, but we can get into that. But I need an availability points. I need a point available. There we go, a skill point or whatever. And I assume we get that for like a level up. And we are very close to level up. So maybe after this fight, we are going to become a wizard. Which is, of course, what I want. But there you go. I think that's about it. I mean, there's probably a few more things I could say. I could say, yes, that so far I've learned that this game definitely rewards exploration. I've been able to find a few secrets here and there, so that's kind of cool. I also am wondering, is this going to be an open world game, or is it going to be more like the Outer Worlds? I'm thinking the latter. We'll see, though. This is obviously just the starting area, so we don't really know anything. Right, let's get this show on the road. Well, that's very fancy. We shoot that comes down. I do believe, by the way, if we go into inventory, when I equip the bow, I just have like a... Oh, what's the word? I want to say cougar. It's not a cougar, but it's something close to cougar. The thing that we have in order to store arrows. I think I just get the arrows for free. So I'm now not going to be a wizard, but I'm going to be ranged. So screw you guys. There we go. Well, that's kind of nice. See, that's very nice. There we go. You're already dead. You're trying to throw a few things. Is that like my stamina? That might be my stamina. There you go. You're not even shooting at me, actually. You just jump down. That's... Oh, because Elora is down there, just being a badass woman. There you... No, she's actually not done. There we go. I like the bow. The bow is great. I can be a ranged character. So Elora... There we go. There's my level up. Did I now earn a... I did. So there's the point. I'm obviously immediately taking minor missiles. I haven't even looked at the other things. Maybe I should. Okay, chill out. So we have the minor missiles. We can also get armored essence. Decreases the essence penalty for light and medium armor. That's not bad. I was talking about this in relation to how many times I can cast it. And maybe I become sort of a battle mage sort of a thing, and then that becomes very important, yes. So that's fine. Then we have Chill Blades, also 25. Summons Blades of Ice to blast forward, dealing frost accumulation at long distances. Ooh, so the further you throw it from, the more damage it does? Maybe. Fan of Flames, Cone of Fire, front of the caster, spreading fire accumulation to anyone in that. Okay, maybe not then. Okay, I don't know what accumulation is. Is that just like weakness or something? I don't know. Jolting. Okay, so we are we in... I was about to say, are we in Elder Scrolls territory? Not really. It's definitely frost, fire, and lightning, or electricity. But then we also have corrosive parasitic stuff and arcane stuff. So we have slightly more things. But yeah, a jolting touch shines a beam of electricity that jumps from the caster's fingers to the nearest enemy. We have a shell beam that eats away an enemy's soul, inflicting periodic poison accumulation, converting that energy into health for the caster. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. And then summons a staff of negative energy for 30 seconds that restores essence to the wielder with every strike. Oh. So we're doing a bit of a doom thing here. We get the parasitic staff, we get our essence back. Okay, that could be interesting. And then the Arcane Veil evokes a powerful arcane shield for 20 seconds that makes your spellcasting uninterruptible and increases your damage reduction. Also nice. But that's in Wizard. Then we have the godlike stuff. Ooh, this is different. Divine Thorn. But yeah, this I already have apparently. Grants a stealth attack against unaware enemies, while crushed behind them summons a lance of energy that causes massive damage. Good to know that I have that. And then we have story stuff. So we are... Well, do I sense a beef between Bethesda and Obsidian? Because Fighter, Ranger, Wizard, that's literally what we have in Elder Scrolls. Anyway, in Fighter, charge, dash forward, smash into anything your way. Sounds fun. Also, explosive damage. Okay. Armored Grace, decreased stamina penalty, same as we have for Wizard. Shield Bash, attacking while holding block, slams your shield forward to stun, etc. Constant Recovery, after taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the lost amount. Okay, nice to keep having health, that's lovely. And maximum health, gotcha. And then Ranger, Tangle Foot, summon lingering entangling vines that root nearby enemies. Okay. Survivalist, food restores 20 more health and essence, and bonus effect duration are increased. I could see myself taking that just for the 20% more health and essence. Nice. Parry, time perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain immediate counterattack. Steady aim, holding your power attack with a bow or gun slows time by 25% and reduces stamina by dodging, and obviously so much more. I probably maybe should just look over these in my own time so that I know sort of where we're going. But I do know where we're going, and where we're going is minor missiles. There we go. We're absolutely taking that. Lovely. What do we have in character? Ooh, have I gotten... Ooh, so now we get to boost these. Gotcha. I think... More damage. No. I think more intellect. Maximum essence and... Okay, I don't care about the elemental resistance, but yes, maximum essence feels quite important, wouldn't you believe? So I'm gonna grab one more intellect. I might want to do a bit of constitution and resolve. Haven't... yeah, I still don't know exactly if it's the case that throwing magic is... a stamina thing. Oh, I did not mean to throw it. Okay, so just pressing the button throws it. Gotcha. I don't need to select it. Gotcha. Okay, well, this was lovely. Let's get a move on. And do we have anything here? Nope. Let's see about this place.
The deer and soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this.
That feels like a astute observation, Garrick. I do believe something caused this. We are gonna potentially find out what. For it is my mission in life.
They turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Aw, poor Garrick and his misguided ways, I suppose. One thing that I was alerted to, when I was looking at stuff at the end of the last episode, is that in combat we're supposed to be able to dodge in combat by using spacebar, which is the button we use to jump. I obviously don't do it here. Oh, I do. Oh, never mind. I tried it and it didn't work when I did it at the end of the last episode. Okay, so if you do like anything but forward. Okay, so anything but forward, you can just dash around. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Right. This is cozy and nice. And hello. We have more of these little things. More Sarips to defeat. I am now hidden.
Think, aim, and strike.
Stay in the top.
So now I could. There we go. Let's try this out.
Strike line.
But that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Sure you don't know who's godlike you are?
There we go.
We're coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Okay, so I realize I'm not using my magic. I want to try the magic. Yep, that did pretty good damage. Not gonna lie. Some stuff over here. Let's chill. Okay. I'm probably just gonna become a. I'm probably just gonna become a stealth archer with magic in this game, aren't I? I think so. Yes. Yeah, Rick, just help me out, please. I'm not gonna use my magic against basic foragers. That seems like excessive. Oh, bloody hell, that's a episode. There we go. Just gonna grab this while we fight. My friends are not doing a lot of damage, by the way, which is fine, because it shouldn't be them that does all the... Ooh, I think I get essence back from that. Nice. Good to know. Yeah, it's fine that they don't do a whole lot of damage. Basically what they're supposed to do, I think, is to grab attention, etc, etc. That is what Garrick did in the last episode, at least. So, nothing else on you. What the hell are those little things? I don't know. Soldier stuff. All of that is looking very nice, but ultimately also very uninteresting. Okay. Oh, no, nothing for us. Let's keep on moving. Yeah, I like having a bow. A bow is much better than melee. I really should be better at melee stuff in games, but I'm not. And I'm okay with that, but yeah. It's fine. Right. Oh, hello. Hoppers in a nest. Wipe. Also, behind a waterfall, there are things. Lovely. Deerskin boots. Cool. See, you're supposed to put stuff behind a waterfall. That's just how it is. I was supposed to say, is it a statue or is it vines? No, it's actually not a statue. I can't get up here, can I? No. No way to get up there. Lovely. Let's get a move on. Smuggler's boats should be around here, right? We're getting close to the coast. Well, we're a bit far up, not gonna lie. So unless we plan to grab a boat from here and just sort of yeet ourselves, I think we have some ways left to go. Yes. Couldn't we just jump though? No. Slightly too many rocks here. I wouldn't trust it. Okay. What's going on here? Hello. Common grimoire of the elements. Ooh.
Hope there's a fire spot. Hope you do better with that grimoire than he did.
Okay.
Shame it didn't have a healing spell.
Essence regeneration, an essence potion, I wouldn't say no. A common wand. Oh. So that's the wizard, huh?
Was it dry? Damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
I like this. What the hell happened here? What magic did you use? Some sort of ice magic, presumably? Right. Ooh, hello. No, I was about to say, ooh, can I explore? But no. Right, what the hell have I picked up? I have picked up a wand. So what do I... Okay, let's read here. Let's click this. So wands are used used to focus the wielder's soul and produce a blast of arcane energy. Cut from the ancient tree that grows near an Adra pillar, a wooden wand is later carved and prepared by monks and scholars. Some wizards craft their own wands to suit their unique taste, but this one is a blank canvas by comparison. So I would assume that instead of a... Yeah, so now we're basically just Harry Potter here. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Okay, so now we can do that. Cool. But then we also have the Grimoire of Elements. So compared to Common Fist, ability cost, cooldown, fan of flame, shield blade. What do you mean? The Grimoire feels warm to the touch and causes one's hair to stand on end. Writing and diagrams explain in detail how one can channel their soul to harness the elements of natural world. Okay, so what do I do with that then? So I do that, but... Oh... So I have the missiles, but now I for free have these things. That's kind of annoying. How do I stop it? No! How did I... Oh, I need to have it pressed, I suppose. Well, that's kind of nifty. I like that system. Also, did I just miss this tree down here? No, I did not. Right, that's kind of cool. Well, I like this system already. See, I knew that magic was going to be a cool thing in this game. So let's just do that.
Mogren's Fury in a book.
And you don't stop it, it just keeps on going. So then I'm very happy that I picked the missiles, because the book has the other stuff. Would it have been the other way around if I would have picked up one of those? If you know what I mean. Okay, we have some stuff going on.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
The way
Magic's
we should
the flashy
do
choice,
it...
I suppose.
Yes. Well, bad. And now I can do it again, so let's just do... Ow. Okay, that did not work that well. There we go. Yeah, there we go. But then I can also just do that. Doesn't do much damage, mind. That's true. You know what? Oh, I do not now have anything. Ow, crap. So now we're gonna be a bit... Okay, you know what? No, 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 ow, ow. There we go. Okay, even... Okay, you know what? I need help. I need help from my friends. I need help from my friends. Stop going for me, you bastard. Where the hell is Garrick? Garrick, get over here. I need your help. I need your help. Ow! Damn it! I know I can't. Help me out, damn it. I don't want to die. Oh, here we go. Here's some help. No, there wasn't. Yes, there was. No. Isn't this essence? It is essence, but just very tiny. Elora, you wanna help out here? Okay, and let's just go over here. Nope. There we go. And now you do this. Oh crap. Oh, there is one more as well. Okay, you know what? Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Because now we have a big guy. Where are my potions? I need to, like, set this, don't I? And I'm gonna just swig it. Ow! Crap on a cracker. Screw you. Ow! Ow! Well, I can't. I'm a mage. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? See, the issue with being a mage, I suppose, is that I can't block when I have my book and wand out. I'm gonna try and make it work still. We're gonna indeed not do what I just did before, which is to just throw away all my magic on the guys below. I also want to... Hold on. How do I... How do I set this? No, not what I want to do. I want to set it. What happened now? Did I drop something? What? How do I set? Hold on, that's the story. Ability, no. How do I... Oh, is it... wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that's with Alt. No, I want to... No, not that one. E, right? Yeah, there we go. So we have this, but can't I... Essence, here we go. So if I put that at, let's say, 5, and we'll have health potion at 6. That's fine. But we can also just do stuff from here if we want to. But okay. So we have, you know what, that's fine. Let's actually do something here. Let us have, no, wand, left alt, the sword, and the shield. So we can actually quickly switch between
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
Well,
Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Let's jump down. And we should try and take this out. Can I? Yeah, come on. Nope, wrong button. There we go. That did some good damage. And now he's a bit protected. Nope. Ow! Crap on a crap. Why did I change? I don't know what the hell happened. There we go. Oh, there we go. He's dead. But these little... I was about to say these guys are simple, but no, he's actually properly healing damage to you. It's that button. I need to... For the love of God. But you know what? Don't want to die again. There we go. Don't want to die again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now comes the big guy, and we are gonna... Ow! Ow! And I can't do it again, but I can do this. There we go. Put you on fire. Then... Ow! Ow! I see about the interrupting thing. I see about the interrupting thing. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Well, I seem to be fine now. Kill this guy. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Combat is not nothing in this game. Combat is not nothing, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. But I need to be better at it, obviously. We're gonna try to become better eventually. Soul Sponge. I'm just gonna eat that for now, because we are a bit injured. I like combat in this game so far. I mean, I am playing on the harder difficulty, which presumably makes, well, everything a bit difficult.
Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Intriguing. We have more potions. Lovely. Is there alchemy in this game? I wonder. I don't think I saw any in the skills, so maybe not. What are those icons that I'm looking at right now? Stuff. Oh. Okay, I could have shot these down. I see. Sorry, Garrick. I'm a bit sorry about that. I didn't mean to explode you. Another waterfall, stuff behind the waterfall. You know what, game? It's fine. You don't have to put stuff behind every bloody waterfall. It's okay. Anyway, right. Let's keep a move on. I do like the stealth elements of the game so far. It's working rather nicely. Stedman Raddick. We have an actual person. That's intriguing. So now I am... It's literally just Hogwarts Legacy, isn't it? Okay, point of no return. Gotcha. Is there anything else at all? I do have a... Oh, I haven't even checked the map. That's true. Okay. by any chance have I missed something? How does this game work then when it comes to like what you can and cannot do? Because I see a lot of stuff here that I haven't been to, but does that mean that I can be there but I just haven't? I don't know. But I was wondering, like, is there a way to get higher up here? But I don't think we're supposed to be up here, right? And I very much doubt that I can get back now either. So no, you know what? I'm not gonna think too much about that. If I miss something I did, it's fine. A bit annoying, but it's fine. Let's get down into water. Whee! And let's see about being a bit stealthy. Are you friendly, sir? Well, you're probably friendly, you know. Oh, bloody hell, look at this.
Why wouldn't they listen?
Okay. We have another companion by any chance?
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Well, I mean, I found something. That's true. Now get why you were scared of my face. Poor bastard, I didn't expect it to be like this. It must have blown through the outpost like wildfire. Let's not assume anything. We don't know what we found. Yeah, you know what? I'm saying that. We don't know exactly what it is that we found.
Who disturbs us?
But yes, it does look rather bad for you, my dear sir. So, how about we chat? Are you able to just chat?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
Okay, where's this orchard you're talking about? Your log mentions the searches and siege equipment. What started this? Who killed the other soldiers? Was that you too? You can't understand us, can you? That's a good question, actually.
Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
I think it's about time we're gonna be killing this guy, but this is no unease of the mind. I suspect dark magic is at work. That's an astute observation.
Hypocrites! They bring the night and call it cleansing flame! And you return death to us!
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot!
All right, and now we fight.
You're gonna regret
So
it.
this is our first proper boss, huh? Nope. 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 Get out. Get out. So you have some missiles. You have some missiles. I'm just gonna focus on the missiles, I think. For the most part. Oh, you have some moves on you. Okay, you had some moves on you. That's fine. There we go. Do some regular damage after that. And what are you doing? You're doing some AoE stuff. Gotcha. Oh, I saw it coming, and yet I didn't do anything about it. No, bam, nope. No, you don't. And yes, this does use stamina. This is why I was talking about maybe getting a few points to boost my stamina. Because this literally does use my stamina. Gotcha. So that's how this all works, or fits together. I think I am sadly... Oh, I am out of essence. I could pop a potion, but let's see if I can do it without. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Nope. So be saving a little bit of stamina for dodging and whatnot, because he is going for me, the bastard. Oh, whoa, okay, I would not have been... Okay. Oh, right. I can get back, it's fine. I did not see that one coming, not gonna lie. Bloody quick things he's doing. So let's see if we can't get him down. Nope. 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 No, okay. Ooh. Okay. Chill out. Get the stamina. Also, oh, no. Did I just... Oh, there we go.
Aye, that's the stuff. Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
What the hell did I just do at the end there? Was that like a finisher move or something? Potentially. Senior officers reprimand and a great hammer. Let's add that. Stedman Ralk, yesterday I received word that one of your scouts was caught in Dawnshore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this is news to you. I also doubt you're unaware that this is your third incidence of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed to you... I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to. Alright, just confused about the word accustomed there for a moment. But there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of duty upon your charges. From Hilden Winterbrand. Gotcha. So, also... I suppose confirmation that we now know that we have like boss fights, like proper bosses with big health bars. Lovely. Right, let's just have a look. Yeah, the reward chest. Love a good reward chest. It's a sarcophagus, but it's a reward chest nonetheless. Hello, softwood branch. Okay, is that like a good upgrade, or is it just? Oh, never mind. It's just regular stuff, I suppose. Break the pots. Break the pots. Break the pots. There we go. Anyway, before we move on to whatever it is that Garrick apparently opened up, I see a cave here. This is not where we jump down. No, this is not where we jump down. We can come up. We see we can come up in a different way. Notes of the Godless, torn from the field notebook of Jera Tender, captain of the Ediran Expedition Corps. The expedition team and I have been weeks at the fort now, and I'm no closer to understanding the ruins of these so-called godless people than I was before we came. The remnants of their culture cover the living lands, but the people, their beliefs, their history, it all remains a mystery. The godless are so named because nothing we have seen in their art or architecture depicts the gods as we understand them. I would expect the maritime culture to have deep relationship to Ondra and a number of unique cultural rituals which to venerate and placate her. Galawain, too, they should fear and favor, given the aggressive wilderness of this land, and have never explored a corner of Eora that did not recognize the centrality of Berath to the cycles of their lives. It's as if these people had no relationship to the gods, as if they did not know of the gods at all. But that can't be. They gave birth and died as all Kith do. They sought shade in the long, hot days of deep summer and shelter in the bitter days of winter. They fed themselves. They bathed. They made clothing in baskets and pots. So many beautiful pots. Pots that only a people who recognize and value beauty would make. Pots that I have now broken. Without the gods, how did they give meaning to their lives? To understand the purpose of their ruins, I must know what drove them, what they revered and reviled, what they desired. They lived there and they lived well, but did they not order their lives as we do? They did not, but they did not order their lives as we do. They did not orient themselves always towards the god, and they disappeared. No matter how many bones and pot shards? What the hell is that? I would assume pot shards. I sift through. I cannot quite grasp the implications here. I fear the revelations of the godless have been interred deep beneath this island's soil, beyond what even the Emperor's most skillful miners can unearth by some immortal hands. I do not understand this place. That terrifies me. Yes, that is indeed how religion is, isn't it? Like horns. Yes. That is to say, there are people that literally do not know God, and why is that? If God is everywhere, why not there? We have explored, we have found more stuff, health and whatnot, and money and more essence. I do have 6 of those bastards now, that's very lovely. Didn't do any damage, good. Anything to loot here? I think we can see that on the minimap if there is anything. We have... I was supposed to say we have something to loot, but no, that's like below that. We have missed that. More lovely pots that I'm just gonna break because there might be something in it. Not that one though. Oh, here we go.
Twine.
Some more Audra pillars. Lovely. Hold on. Is that where we're going, or is this where we're going? Hold on. No, I don't think we're going here, but we can look. Examine the Audra.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I can. Oh, did I miss this on the first one? I might have been able to do something with that one. Oh, I did not even consider that was a thing. Are you alright? You sounded different. What did you say about a leaf?
A leaf? I didn't say that. Unless... Hang on. Did you hear another voice? What did it say?
Ooh, you know something. Well, said I had returned here. Do I spill the beans to Garrick? Do I trust him? Well, I think he's fine. So yeah, it said I had returned here.
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the address spoke to her.
That is potentially true. Me specifically, like a calling, or people can have spiritual experiences near Audra, can't they? Or I probably hit my head in the shipwreck. No, let's, yeah. Presumably people can do the same thing as I just did.
Not like this. I've been round Audra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
Well, that's true. I am gifted. Never happened before. I'm unusual even for people like me. We have bigger things to worry about. Okay, yeah, it never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
That is also true. He wanted to say something, but okay. Right, so we are going through here, and they just... Did you just naff off? I think you just naffed off. I am gonna just eat that because I'm very down on my health and essence. So let's do that. And yeah, I think it is confirmed that magic is something that we should keep for slightly tougher enemies. Absolutely. We have found the boat.
There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know.
Oh, so we're actually super close. Gotcha. Okay, so glad we took a chance on you. Are you coming or staying here and arguing? Don't question it, get on. Well, okay, you know what? Yeah, don't question it, just get on the damn boat.
You find the wind, I'll trim the sails. Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Well, we shall see about exactly what it is eventually. So neither curse nor illness. The first step is to identify the cause. True, it has to be the dream scourge. Whereas until I get to the bottom of it, well, my luck, it's bound to get worse. But yeah, let's not talk about curses or illnesses. Let's just say that we need to actually find out what the hell it is and why it is.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise. Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
And I think that that is confirmation that, yes, this is not an open world game, because we were literally... Okay, so the place where we were doesn't exist anymore, or is it that we were way closer to this place than... Okay, game. I don't think you have the correct map here. But yeah, it is clear that, because yeah, we saw it, I don't even know where we were. But okay, Paradise bonus threshold, well, okay, yeah, it's not a big map, is it? So okay, it's not an open world, it's instanced, so to speak, which is fine. Can't even go there. Hello, Garrick.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
Not gonna lie, for the first time in many games, so to speak, I kind of want to have followers, because combat is difficult, and I don't think I can do it just by myself, so okay. So what we do now, I'm feeling we should be thanking the gods. Not exactly what you signed up for, was it? No.
Not what you signed up for either. The things we saw in there. You'll put it right. You have to.
I shall try to. So where do I find the embassy? That's a good question.
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Well, we shall see about that. So, alright. How about some tips about the sites here in Paradise?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Well, that's very generous of you, I suppose. Thank you, goodbye, and maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud, I'm sure of it.
Lovely. Let's have a chat with Laura too.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
Well, it should. Ooh, wink. That's a diplomacy for you. Is that a sarcastic wink or an honest wink? I don't know. So, right, I just have to do that one.
I don't push her luck.
Okay, fine. So, is it the case then that all the locals dislike Adiran? Is this something I need to be mindful of?
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
I mean, I'm all for that, so I hope that they're game. Okay, anything you want to say about Paradise?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
Well, I shall try. And there's the first look at me, by the way. This is what I look like. So, okay, goodbye.
Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
So I'm going to assume that we are gonna get some friends eventually. And by the way, ooh, I'm having some frame drops, I think. I am running on like the highest settings. Oh, hello. Bloody hell. I am running on the highest settings. I might have to tune it down just a little bit. Potentially. It's a bit. We'll see, we'll see. Hello, can I chat to you?
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
What isn't that lovely? What is it with this pose? What is it with this pose, by the way? With the one arm touching the sort of elbow and then the other one coming out the mouth. Is that like a standard pose? Because a lot of NPCs do it in a lot of games. It's just weird. And sometimes they do it a whole lot. Hello?
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Well, okay, hold on. If you're looking for the envoy, wouldn't you at least have a slight description of what they look like if you don't know who they are? That's weird. Also, like this guy. Bloody hell. I want to have someone like you in my party. So, with might that I do have, you want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy? Oh, I want to say that. Actually, I'm the Imperial Envoy. That's just a polite way of saying that. She's very much alive and standing right in front of you. The name's Chris. What was that about a good riddance? No one know? Got any other words than the ones that you just said to me?
Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
I mean, you're standing next by to someone who looks even sort of less human than I do. And also, if you knew that I was a godlike and a godlike just came up to you, you're not the most clever people, are you? So I don't have a resolve to say a thing. Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative. Ooh, there's the word from Baldur's Gate. Authority. Wretched, loathsome, unlovable, or just point me to the embassy and I'll be out of your way. No, let's be a bit cheeky here.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Claviger? We need to question that. I can also raise an eyebrow. They left town at the same time. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir. Sounds like I'll have to find the ambassador then. Okay, what the hell is a claviger?
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradis's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I want to say that I recognize this voice, but it could also be that it's just very similar to someone, and I don't know who it is. Anyway, so I will raise an eyebrow. So how about that then? They left at the same time?
Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
I want to say it's the same voice actor as Garrus. Is that the guy? I don't know what his name is, but is that Garrus? Because it kind of vaguely sounds the same. I'm gonna look that up. Anyway, so I do have a missive to deliver, so how do I do that then?
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
I would very much like that, sir. So, yes, you can be the brawn to my brains.
See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Lovely, a Steel Garrote. Let me hear more about that.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Okay, so if they're involved, it must be a bit of a dire situation, huh?
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
Okay, fair enough, but apparently they're paladins. I've never met one, apparently.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
Cool, but yeah, exactly what are they doing here? Just keeping the peace or something else?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Inquisitors, lovely. Those are always friendly. Yep. So, okay, great. Something to look forward to. Well, should I know her?
I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Well, isn't that lovely? So, alright, yeah, by the sounds of it, are we gonna have to fight the ambassador and the... whatever the hell the other name was? Because they just went out, and are they gonna now be soul-plagued? Presumably. Ominous, I can say. I'll have to ask her how she did that, or an idea what she wants with me. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah. No. Do you have any idea maybe what she wants with me?
That's none of my business, and let's keep it that way.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwig later.
Cool. Something to look forward to.
First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
The Claviger. So, Kai is a seasoned soldier. We didn't get this for the other two people, so this is like proper now. So, Kai is a seasoned soldier, mercenary from the Rawauchel. I mean, that's entirely too many A's. Rawautai. How do you even pronounce that? That's a silly name. Restless but affable, his wandering has led him to the living lands in search of a peace he has yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand the damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable obstacles. Well, I have a solution for that myself. So Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. Fire and ire. Lovely. And then Firestarter ordered Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles. So, are we gonna get into almost Mass Effect levels of like controlling our companions? That sounds fun.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage.
It has to be.
Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Must be the same guy as does Garrus. Just has to be. Anyway, let's have a chat, you and I, if I can.
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road.
Because it does look as if
Between
you might
tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
But I'm seeing a exclamation. Oh, do I need to like do this then? Maybe. We have the journal. That's fine. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, that's fine. Abilities. Companions. Here we go. Right. So he has 1 point, maybe? Does he? Cancel? Do I have a point? Is that I have 1 point? I suppose so. So, the Fire and Ire. I can have Fire and Ire ignites the target, or greatly increases the amount of stun, reduces the cooldown. That sounds fun. So make sure that you can do it more often. And then we have newer things. Unbending Defense. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction. And then we have Iron Will, Unbending Defense reduces incoming damage by 15. Indomitable Spirit increases health generation of Unbending Defense. And Retaliation, when Unbending Defense ends, it unleashes a shockwave that damages nearby enemies. Ooh. Then we have Leap of Daring. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon the enemy, stunning and taunting all nearby enemies. That sounds important. Double the area effect for Leap of Daring. Right. Kai gains temporary health proportional to the number of enemies hit. And finally, Kai temporarily gains bonus attack damage proportional to the number of enemies. I'm looking at that one. That's interesting. And then Second Wind. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring. This is basically what I have. The Soothing Wind increases the amount of health restored to 75 instead. Rallying Wind. Kai gains a temporary burst of attack speed. And Refreshing Wind, all of Kai's ability cooldowns are reset. You know what? Leap of Daring, yes. Let's get that one. More skills, always nice. So that was, you have... Those are your active skills, but you also had a different thing, which was... Where can I see you now? Because we had your little screen, but now then. And also in Journal, Documents... Right, that's that one. That's fine. Tutorials, a whole bunch of stuff. So, we can actually check this then. So, companions have unique commands that can help you pass certain obstacles. While facing one of those obstacles, open the action radial with you and select the command. Okay, cool. So, that's just, hey, go and do that. Oh, so that's... And when I have the action dial, everything pauses. So, that's when I can say, hey, go and do that thing. Gotcha. Can I... No, I can't do your thing. The Firestarter thing, right, that was not like an ability you have to activate like in combat. But those two are. Gotcha. And there is no target. I suppose we have to... Don't know? We'll find out. Anyway, having landed in this beautiful port town, I think it's time to end the episode. And in the next episode, well, we're gonna explore this place. I might not go necessarily for the target immediately. So, yeah, I would assume that there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do here. And there is
That
also
lighthouse
a
has been
tower.
under repair since Adiran ships began filling the harbor.
Ah, right. You also see what I'm looking at. That's kind of nifty. Okay, I like that. Cool. Anyway, that was interesting, and I am now a proper mage. And hopefully I'll become even more of a mage later on. We shall see. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.